Since Trey Mancini's joined the Astros, and I don't know if this is how you were looking at things, Shaun, but he's hitting around 200, 700 OPS as we record this Wednesday. So his number's not as good as when he was with the Orioles. So it's a short sample size, but not sure if this is a controversial statement. But I'm putting Aledmys in the lineup over Mancini in the playoffs, not because he's necessarily struggling, but because if you think they're pretty much close as hitters, which I do, I like Aledmys because he makes more contact. He's just one of those guys that in the playoffs, and you're going up against some great stuff, I trust Aledmys a little bit more. And Shaun, he only needs to be a DH because Jordan is the best defensive left fielder on the roster, and he should be playing left field in the playoffs. He's thrown out 7 guys in 50 games. There's no question about it. He's the best left fielder on the roster.
Yeah, there's no question. You know what I'm curious about too with Mancini, and you're right on the numbers. They do make me nervous offensively. But what I'm curious about with Mancini, I think about this with a lot of players, and I'd like to see a really good sample size of maybe something over the course of at least the last 5 years. Guys that have been traded beyond the midway point of a season, their performance on the road versus their new home ballpark. Is there anything to that? In particular, if they stay in the same league, because there was so much made of Mancini not playing the field because of that weird quirky corner at Minute Maid, and well, he's not a great left fielder and da da da. Man, I looked at it like this, kind of side-eyeing it. Yeah, it's a weird corner. And he played, I think, in mostly right field in Baltimore, with that gigantic left field they have out there. It goes like 400 to the power alley. Fine, whatever. But you're a Major League Baseball player. I trust that you can catch a fly ball. Okay. I look at it from a very simplistic standpoint of view first. And then, yes, figure out the other intricacies. But I'd be interested to know those numbers. And if in fact they are telling, certainly the Astros and all ball clubs would know that. And if in fact the Astros would be entertaining the idea of employing that for a postseason, because I fully agree with you with Aledmys Diaz. What he's done since he's been an Astro, he's an absolute threat defensively, no matter where you put him, but in particular this season at the plate, he's come through, I feel like, almost in every clutch situation. I know that's not the case, but that's the feeling you get with Aledmys. He's a very scary guy to face off the bench in a pinch hit role or in a platoon situation, as he's been in most of the season. There's no roll of the dice for me. I mean, I'm trusting my eyes, and I think we've all seen the same thing. I'm putting Aledmys out there.